Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday. It is a little bit past noontime, and that can only mean that it's time for some Generations Minecraft server Baby Zombie Rush Beta. That's on what we will be working today. Okay, let's get going with this. If I remember correctly, I left off in the test world. Not the Baby Zombie Rush beta world, but the actual testing world, the new testing world. I was trying out some redstone stuff in there. So we'll pick it up from there. The Generations server has been down for almost a week. It was getting pretty close. I came back online yesterday morning, and I was seriously considering dropping Shockbite as a vendor, but they came in at the very last minute, and it's like, okay, guys, but that was cutting it very, very close. So I'm a little bit behind where I want to be with the Baby Zombie Rush game, but I wanted to be further along for this stream today, but things are as they are. So let's log back on and let's get right to work. Make a few adjustments there. There we go. All right, that sounds good. Let's get over to the display scene right there. Hopefully we can log into the server and everything will be fine. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's not a good sign. Shockbite. This isn't good. Are you kidding me? All right, let's log back out. I'm going to go back to Camp C and I'm going to look at some stuff. Okay, it looks like it says it's back online. But I am getting a authentication, servers are down. I'm getting that, but at least it connected. That's a good sign. But it does say that the servers are down. You know what? I'm going to try again, see if I can connect up to it. But if not, I may have to put off today's stream. We'll see what happens. That's too bad, because I had some cool redstone I wanted to show you guys today. Nothing super major or anything, but it's a cool little trick. Joining world, loading terrain. All right, I'm in. Well, let's hope that it holds. Switch over to display scene. Hopefully their server doesn't crash. Okay, so you guys can see we're in the updated test world, and we're working out some redstone. Okay, so a major feature in Baby Zombie Rush are hidden or camouflaged escape doors in the walls of the maze. And getting those to operate the way that I want them to, that's a major thing. We'll only do a little bit of redstone here in the test world, and then we'll go back into the Baby Zombie Rush beta world, and we'll take a look at some of the applications. But this is the kind of thing we're working on. So we have the standard 2x2 piston door. I'm using the glass here so you guys can see through it. Normally it would be solid blocks to match the wall, right? But you can see where the pistons are and how it works. Right. So the power goes to these middle ones. It extends these pistons outward and it keeps the door closed. So power on is closed. It's a little counterintuitive, but you know, these pistons have to be extended, right? And then of course the signal goes to these delayed repeaters and then to the outer ones, right? So it's a two-step process. Closed, open, closed, open, right? So that's the idea there, right? But for Baby Zombie Rush, I don't want these to be operated by a lever. I want them to be operated by a button. Number one, a button is hard to hit as you're running for your life from baby zombies. But number two, what I want to have happen is I want to, the lever's here just for testing, and both buttons are here to try two different methods. The player will round a corner. Oh, I see a button, dead end. Oh no, should I try it or not? If the player decides to try it, they hit the button and the door opens. And then I want a clock to be running as they run through and the baby zombies run through and give them an escape. And then after a certain amount of time, I want the doors to close on their own. Angel by you, Thunder, Angel. How are you doing, Angel? It was fun lurking in your stream the other day. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I couldn't help but constantly be ad-libbing to myself for the dialogue of that game, though. The spoops, indeed. So yeah, one of the things that we need to do is, and this is what I was getting at, is when we come over here. Now, when you press a button and you're relaying the signal with an observer, this is what happens. And I just have the block here just so you guys can see it light up, okay? So notice, on, off, right? So the observer gives a double pulse. The reason why it gives a double pulse is it sees this turn on. So you have the block state, and then the block state changes when this turns on, and it sends a pulse. But then the block state changes again when this turns off, so it gives a pulse. So that's cool for some devices, but it's extremely annoying for other devices, because this will always give a double pulse in that kind of situation, right? But there are ways around that. And I stumbled upon a kind of janky but very reliable solution for that. So what I would like is for the observer to give a single pulse instead of a double one. I'm well, thanks. Getting ready to hop into a meeting. Oh, lucky you. But wanted to say hi. How are you? I'm doing awesome. I'm a little melancholy right now, though, I guess, if that's how the humans describe the emotions, because my older son goes back to university to start his second year tomorrow afternoon, actually. And we've had him home for the entire summer. And now the dude has to head back. We have to let him go back up to his university. He's about 3 states away from us. And I miss that dude when he's gone. Guy's my best friend, you know what I mean? Second year already. Wow. Leaving the nest again, yeah. Yeah. It's a little tough for me. That guy's, like I said, he's my best friend, man. So having him gone for significant amounts of time. I mean, it's exciting. I like to see him in that environment, doing the things he's doing. He's got his first real job working for the university in his sophomore year, and it pays him pretty good too. And so he'll be working and doing his engineering degree at the same time. And all of us are a little concerned, including himself, of whether he's going to be able to handle that kind of load, but we're going to see. But I got to keep a close eye on him. I communicate with him at least once a week with video call, but still. And stress is a big thing I'm worried about, being overwhelmed by the stress. But, I keep an eye on him. But this semester is going to be pretty stressful for him. Not as bad as the last one, though. The freshman year is very stressful. So, my youngest son is my best friend, so can relate. Yeah. Yeah, Biggie and Kachi, those they're my buds, man. They are my buds. So, so here's the thing. So, piston, double pulse, right? piston observer, right? And so that's why this turns on with one pulse, and then the next pulse turns it off, right? So what I want is for it to just turn on and stay on, right? And so I figured out a way around that. And it has to do with not letting the block state change. And a dispenser full of water does exactly that. So block state is in this state, nothing in it, right? And so the observer isn't reading anything, nothing's happened. But when you hit this, the dispenser dispenses the water, okay? But when this shuts off, the water stays in the block. And so it only changes once. You don't get it shutting off. The dispenser shuts off, but the water remains. And so the block state stays the same, right? So you can see you get just one pulse. It's a little janky, you know, I mean, you get the sound of the water and stuff. It's a little bit slow, but it works. And it works like a charm, and it works every time, and it's super reliable. So I'm going to use that in combination with a clock. With a clock on the door, and that's my idea. And so one of the things I wanted to show you, I wanted to have it ready today, but like I said, the server's been down, and you saw it was just down now too. I wanted to put one with a double pulse to show you why that doesn't work, and then one with a single pulse and why that one's better. But I really don't have time for that. I really need to get out of this and into the Baby Zombie Rush beta world. But there are other ways around this without using a button. For example, the light detector. You can see the light detector only gives you one pulse, right? The only reason why, and you know what? I had considered using some kind of block like this instead of a button, because like a note block, for example, because it's a bigger area and it's easier for the contestant to hit as they're running through the maze. But that's, you know, I can't stack something else on top of that. You know, I would have this behind that, right? So maybe from the player's point of view, it would look something like this. But, you know, that's just too jank. That is just way too jank. And I don't think I could get this block through another block, like a painting or something. Come on, hands, just let me type, please. I can type paint. And let me see, if I do something like that, it should let me get the one by one. There we go, and then break them. I don't think I could activate that through the painting. I don't think I can. Yeah, see? I'm right-clicking on it, and I can't get it to activate through the painting. Which is, you know, it's okay. It's all right. But I'm thinking, you know, a very complicated way of doing this might have this open to the top, and when you press the button, it may move a block aside with a piston or something, and let the light come in, and it hits that and gives a single pulse out. Could do something like that, you know. Again, no block works, right? It's just a single pulse. Really nice. The only thing I don't like about this kind of idea with a button is a player can just spam click the note in a panic, the note block in a panic, and the same thing with the, right? And so the door will be open, close, and it might jam and break, right? So same thing with the trapdoor, right? Trapdoor also gives you a single pulse, right? But again, you know, a player can just be doing this all the time. well, they probably won't have a chance to do too much of that because they'll be running for their life from bloodthirsty baby zombies. But, I just like the idea of just being able to, like that, as they run by, and then the doors open, and they stay open for a certain amount of time, and then they close. That's the idea. Wouldn't it be easier to have the button activate a regular piston to move a redstone block? Yes and no. That would activate the system where you can use it to power a timer. Yes and no. Because of the double action for a button, it pushes the piston and the redstone block into place, but then it retracts it back. If it pushed it in place and left it in place, yes. But if it pushes it in place and then retracts it, not good, right? And so, in fact, that's the reason why I want the single pulse. I wanted to push it in place, start the clock, and then just leave it in place. Yeah, a sticky piston would retract it, yeah. But a regular piston would drop it off. Yeah, but then it wouldn't pick it back up again to pull it back, right? So I do have that in some other kinds of devices, though, right? So, like, sometimes I will use that for this kind of a thing, right? Directly, if I don't care about them spamming the block. So, no, but piston on the other side to push it back. Yeah, you could do the double piston thing, right? Yeah, you could do that kind of thing. One of the challenges I have is the walls are, at least I increased them though. They used to be 3 blocks wide. But the walls are only 4 blocks wide. And so the stuff I need to fit in here, has to be confined in this area, has to fit into this kind of area. So we'll try a few different things. If, like in my former test world with the Baby Zombie Rush prototype, I do have a few of the piston systems doing that. So I was just looking for something a little bit more compact. Waylander Tone! Welcome in with a lurk. By the way, I did mention it earlier, but you guys probably saw that. You guys can see the auto shout-outs for Sage, Angel, and Waylander Tone. All buffoon associates of one classification or another. But please check out their streams. Super cool folks. So yeah, we're thinking of several things like that. So I just wanted to test out this kind of a system here. This is going to be useful not just for this, but for a lot of other things where I need to deliver a single pulse. So, and of course, the mighty, the one and only Jeppo-tastic. Jeppo! Hey, I was lurking in your ukulele stream the other day. You guys can see the auto shout out there for that's me, that's you. You guys can see the auto shout out there for Jeppo. Jeppo is quite the variety streamer. And has one of my favorite laughs outside of Kachi. Kachi's laugh. But please go check out Jeppo. You guys won't be disappointed. All right, I'm going to switch over to the camera stream and then scene, and then I'm going to switch out of the worlds, and hopefully the server won't go down. Let's do that. Aw, haha. Let's get over to the cam scene right there. Hey, it's me. Let's do this. I'm going to disconnect, and I should be able to access the console over here. So again, I'm doing this on the off camera. Let's shut down ye old system. So my older son Biggie and I have to leave to go grab Kachi from school immediately after the stream. I don't know if we're going to have time to raid out. We might not be able to make it this time around. But we'll see. We'll certainly try. Jeppo, how are you doing on your side of the world? In the future. Actually, you're just more future most than Sage and Tone. And let me see. Angel's a little bit ahead of me by a few hours. I'm doing considering a crazy ideas. Oh dear. Considering crazy ideas. Dare I ask? Server, please shut down. Shut down, server. Do not crash. Oh, yes. I've given myself about 2 weeks to try it and do it. Dang, we're getting lost connection again with the server. Not good, Shockbite. No. Let's try it again. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Hey, here we are. All right. Welcome to the Baby Zombie Rush beta world. So you guys can see I was working on some Redstone there. Check it out. So here's the entranceway. So what we have is, we'll do a little bit more to this, but you guys may remember from the last stream when we were here. I don't want to show too much of the top of the maze, but so we have configuration 1 right here, and then in these two lots over here we'll have its copies right here and right here, right? And the idea is the player will have 3 attempts, and so they'll be released into the maze, and should they not complete the maze and die, they will respawn out here. And then they will go into the next copy. The reason why I did that is that saves me the trouble of having to reset the game, right? And to rearm everything and reset it. It'll have an exact copy right over here, all set and ready to go. And then they'll run through this. And should they die a second time without completing it, they'll go over to the third one here and then make their final run here in this copy that's all reset and ready to go. It's a party! Yeah, tell me about it. So, oh, and Sage, here's some of the piston stuff that you were talking about where I was using the piston here to do the same thing. So, although I didn't have the double piston thing set up, but I might wind up using that for some of these. But that sign took a long time to make. By the way, using the Unicode blocks and stuff. So the player will come around here. And so that opens that up, and the player goes in, and then I close after them. And then we spawn baby zombies in these areas, and here and here. And I've upped the number. I usually run 10. I think I'm running 12 of them. We'll see what happens. Little Dante's Inferno there. There we go. Can we get that? I think I can get that. I'm already posing for my thumbnail. There we go. And so here's the first set of doors here. So they get closed in there. And then the baby zombies are spawned. I'm going to use a command block to spawn the baby zombies in there. And then when they're ready, the maze opens. And notice the timing of that, by the way. All right, if you look at the timing, when I throw the lever, the door opens first, and then the gates open, like just slightly after, a few game ticks after. And so that gives the player, who will be, I'm sure, pressed right up against these blocks for their life. Just a moment to get inside of the maze just ahead of the baby zombies. Right? And then this is basically what the maze looks like. Now, we solved a few major problems the last time. In fact, Sage and Kumakwa were both instrumental in coming up with a suggestion for that. We needed some way to block the sun from burning the baby zombies. And so we came up with a screen here, but also there's an open section in the maze that has the countdown clock and all of that other stuff that we had developed in the prototype. And I need the baby zombies to, when they enter into that area, to be burned up in the sun. So we need a section of this open. Those are all the tinted glass blocks, save the section that's over the open area. They're regular blocks. And but it occurred to me that a player could look up and look at the difference in the blocks up there. I was hoping they wouldn't render in, but they do. And maybe they could tell where the open area was, and I didn't want that kind of clue. So we came up with multiple layers of colored glass with air between them to disguise that, and it worked out perfectly. So one of the other things I was trying to do was to work out some sort of lighting in the maze. You can see the maze is dark. I needed some sort of lighting, but I wanted the lighting to be not that obtrusive. And so I used my old lighting trick of putting the light source behind the wall unit like that. And so you can see how it glows and lights all of this stuff up. Here was a trial door that I was making over here. I didn't like this method. I came up with a much better method. But I'm not going to try to show too much of this. Yeah, you can see how dark this is. And it needs a little bit more lighting than this. So what I usually do in these areas is do something like that. Right? And so that really helps light things up, without being too obtrusive. And the maze will not remain to be made entirely of these polished stone, black stone blocks, right? But they will look like this. So we'll have the gilded blackstone in there, some of the blackstone, polished blackstone wall units, some of the blackstone wall units too. Like, let's find ourselves a DAC section. Oh, well, this is actually pretty dark around here, but I want the first part of the entrance to be kind of dark here. And we can come around here. Again, I'm a little wary of showing too much of the maze, but I think as long as I stay on ground level, I'm good. It's the above shot of the maze I don't want to show too much of. But we can also use the... some of the just regular blackstone wall units in here. Like that. All right, and then along here, we'll have Like this. Really? Did I not spell gilded correctly? Oh, that's right. No U. That's the old way of spelling it. So, we would do something like that. And then, to throw these off a little bit. Just to add some depth, So the maze will look a lot like that. We may switch out some of these blocks. These blocks I might not switch out though. It depends. The same thing with the floor units. Now, for the floor units, though, I have a plan for these. Let's do this. I could just use the fill command with the air for these. But let's just waste even more time, Thunder. By the way, you can see where I've left plenty of room down under here for redstone and stuff like that. And Mushis. Mushis everywhere. Sometimes the Mushis cause quite a bit of lag. So maybe I might have to do something about that, which would be sad, really sad. Let's see. Soul. Gotta get me some soul sand. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. All right, and I may just intermittently put some soul sand blocks in here. Under the slabs, and that's why I've changed the configuration of the floor a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to do that too much because the player will die. And some of you may know the effect that this is going to produce. Hawk. So I'm thinking I'm being a little treacherous. Okay, so when the player comes running around here, if you stay in the middle of the track, you're fine. But if you're on the side, you might be slowed down a little bit. All right, let's close this up for now. There we go. So again, should you choose this kind of path? And so I may do this throughout the entire maze, right? So it's like, oh, I'm going to try to juke them. Oh. But as, most things in Baby Zombie Rush, what I'm trying to do is try to have things, they could be either detrimental or they could also be beneficial. For example, if one had Soul Speed 3 boots that one has obtained elsewhere in the maze, this would actually make you go faster, right? So detrimental, beneficial, kind of depends, right? So but that's the one thing I wanted to test. I wanted to see if... Be back in a bit. Got to go do a thing. Yes, of course. Please do. One of the things I wanted to check is I wanted to see if the baby zombies are also slowed down by the soul sand. I don't think they are. And that would be great. So I'm going to look that up here on the side. See, usually Nebula would already have the answer for me. Oh, and of course, you guys are in an ad break. Good timing, Jeppo, by the way. Of course, this does not affect those watching the VOD a little bit later. Although I'm not sure I'm going to post this VOD or not, because most of the stream is me trying to connect to the server. Right. I was looking at Minecraft. Soul Sand. Okay, so according to the Minecraft wiki, and welcome back, viewers. I think you guys are back now, right? I don't see the message, but usually they show me a mod message here, and it says, yes, your community is back. I think you guys are back. But, yeah, the wiki says that it slows the mobs down. Which, I'll be honest with you, I find that troublesome. One thing that we can do, we can test that quickly, right? Let's do something like this. Let's just lay down 2 tracks. Thusly. Like that. Ark. Hands, please. We could just work together. One stream, please. All right. Let's do this. You know what I might... You know what I might do? I was going to put wall units here, but it just occurred to me that the baby zombies could go partially onto that, and then but I would like to be able to see the baby zombies. Well, you know... Glass, right? Baby zombie. Guys, this is going to be funny. I think you're going to like this. Right there. Okay. Yeah, I like to be decorative a little bit when I'm doing this. Okay. We will. Let's do something like this. That should be enough for them. And this will give them a little bit of a leeway. We will do that. Okay, that's good. And we can do something like, we can do this. All right, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Let me see. It's 109. I should switch to standing mode, but you know what? I want to do this first. And I hope the track is long enough for us to test it, but what kind of slab do I want here? Well, you know what we could do? We could do this. This is important research, by the way. Missed opportunity, soul sand should increase the mob speed. Should increase. If it increases it, that would be hilarious. The wiki says it slows them down, but I think this should be okay. I don't think a villager should be able to fit under that. Let's find out. Hey there. All right. This will help us clean things up. All right. Right. Okay. We could do this. Um, 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 um. And let me think here. You know what? Actually, I want to extend those out a little bit. We can do just something like that quickly. Something like that quickly. Here we go. Okay, that's good. Let's get some... this is really jank redstone, but you know what? It's going to do its thing. Repeater, please. You know what? I've got tons of that stuff over here. Repeater, anywhere? Thunder? Yes. Right there. Ok. All right, that's good. That's good. It should be enough to grab that one. We'll see. Not quite. Right. So as long as this block is powered. Oh, it depends on where it has to be powered from, though. It has to be powered from above. Not too big of a deal. Right. If this is, for example, what will pull a. Oh, this will. That'll do it. And the BBs can't get through there, I don't think. Super jank redstone. Oh, you know what, though? I don't think that this can work like this any longer. Yeah, I don't think this can do this anymore. Yeah, I don't think this can do this anymore. Notice I didn't do it straight up and down, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I don't think I can get away with that. Unless I had a conductive block here. Yeah, because they changed redstone. I'll tell you what. Let's do that first. And let me see. That's drawn up. So I need it to be here. I need it to be there. But see what happens now. Oh wait, we might still be able to do this. kind of janky, but it works. All right. Let's do this. Wall units. Are they still alive? Yeah, I believe they are. Okay. And then zombie. Yeah, I was saying it should be opposite. There are instances now in which these do not work vertically like they used to. It's not cool. Oh, that's right. We do need some protection here. And just so we can see, let's do some tinted glass. Oh, they're at different heights, huh? That's okay. We'll fix that. Bring that up by one. And pow. Okay, that's better. Okay, this will protect the little babies. All right. Hey there, Melvin. How's it going? So, have you guys spotted our villager friends down here? You're supposed to be able to see them from 40 blocks. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the idea. Right? It looks like it slows them down, Shut. That looked like it slowed them down. But let's do a couple of controls, right? Yeah, it does slow them down, but the good thing is it does not slow them down significantly. However, I thought if it made them faster, that would be funnier. I was saying Mojang missed an opportunity by not making them faster on Soul Sand. Oh, okay, I see now. Yep, sorry, I misunderstood. Especially in this application, right? Let's do one more run. I think 3 is plenty to establish. Yeah, the Soul Sand is clearly slowing them down. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure that the baby zombies will run right down the middle. I'm pretty sure they will. Now, you can say, if you're watching this and maybe you're a prospective contestant, you just say to yourself, oh, I remember, I got to run down the middle. But you don't know what's happening. You might you might forget that in the heat of the moment and juke to the sides, right? So one of the yeah, like when you get to here, for example, some of these will have the soul sand. So when you get to a dead end and you're trying to get around them, some will have the soul sand, some will not. And you won't know which ones do and which ones do not. So, although I'm going to try not to sabotage the dead ends in that way too much. You know, the open track maybe a little bit, but I don't want to completely, again, you know, I'm conscious of actually making it so hard for the player that they can't complete the maze at all. Trying to think if there's a way. Yeah, you know what? Maybe if I just did that and then just did this. Oh my god. Oh my god, here they go. All right. So look at good lord. Let's see what happens here. Oh, you see, juking them's already really hard to do. So I think I'm just going to not do too much of the soul sand traps. It's under sporadic placement of soul sand, not just down the middle, but also across the sides. Across the sides. Okay, I think I know what you're saying there. Come and get it, fellas. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, good lord. Oh! Oh! Hawk! So you see how hard it is to do. It's actually pretty hard to do. Not just a solid line down the middle, but sporadic play. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that, right? But, Shot, I'm thinking that's going to make it way too hard. I think you can see it's already pretty hard. But I'm not totally closed to that idea. One of the things is I'm going to have to see how players actually run this thing. And if it's too easy, I might do that. That might be one of the ways I make it harder. Like, I did that without even thinking about it. The moment I saw a baby zombie run right at me and I knew it was in place, I already juked right to the side and thus trapped myself. That guy was just standing there. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Should I have gone there? Is this a... Oh god, they're right on me. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Gotta run! Again, I don't want to run through too much of the maze. Look, they're right on me. Again, you know, if you just keep moving, it's okay. You can stay ahead of them. But the moment you pause, or the moment something like that happens... But they also slow down a little bit, right? So you know what, Chet? Maybe just very, very sporadically, like maybe one or two down, like a long track like this, maybe one or two placed haphazardly down, like an especially long track like that one. That might not be a bad idea, right? That might not be a bad idea, Sean. Just by putting one or two blocks in place, right? Because you can always run faster than the baby zombies as long as you don't pause. If you don't pause, you're fine. But if you pause just for a moment, it doesn't take long for them to close on you. And one of the other things is the player will be pausing. They'll be like, let me see, let me look up at the sky. Maybe I can, no, I can't do that. Oh, here comes the button. Should I press it or not? Or did I go, so players do stuff like that. Okay, here they come. Here they come. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Back into the scary parts of the maze. Up. I want to test the side. Oh, yeah. See, the side slows them down too. See, you can juke them. And then what about me? Oh, okay. All right. I think the side slows them down, but not as much as it slows me down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because in that sense, it would get just you being able to just get you, but maybe the zombies as well. It could either help or hurt, depending. Yeah. And some of those, like I was saying, I repeat, some of those very long tracks, that might be a good idea, right? Just to put a few, right? Just very sporadically. Because I'm thinking there's a number of these in the maze where they're just very long runs like this, right? And just maybe one or two randomly in here, which I will place off camera. What would help keep things exciting? But everywhere else in the maze, I will put them in these side tracks. Let's clean up our mess. Oh, we're still in survival mode. Wow. How did you get in here? Dude. Are you from the last time? I've been trying to find my way out for days. I'm hungry. I need food. Yeah, good luck. Anyways, in fact, where are the baby zombies? One of the things I did want to do is release a villager into the maze and follow him and see, and because it would be a good test of their AI, right? Maybe I can lead the baby zombies back that way. Am I on the right side of things here? That was a spawning place I made. Oh yeah, I'm in survival. By the way, again, prospective contestants. You know what I might do though, just to save a little time. because I'm really interested in now in having the zombies pursue pursue the villager. Let's just do that so we can get through. This can come out of here now. This was an earlier test we were running. There we go. And I did have something there. They could have despawned too, because that does happen sometimes. If I get too far away from the chunk and the chunk unloads, they will despawn. Put a bed at the center because, of course, they will pass to the closest. Yeah. You know, that's not a bad idea. I think it's funnier watching them run and then get slaughtered by baby zombies, but yeah, they could have despawned. Okay, I'll go back to the villager, and you know what? I'll spawn the babies right there. So, where did you go, Fred? Here he is. Our unwitting contestant. All right, I can go into creative mode now. Yeah. But you know what? We can use the bed shut. Or even a workstation, right? We could use a workstation to lead him back, right? Ha! Great. Okay. Here we go. No, we want Zombie. All right, shut. Here we go. Oh, look. Panic at the disco. We got a chicken jockey. Oh, that's so much better. All right, here we go. See how he gets just a moment's head start? Oh, hey, the chicken jockey's slower. Considerably. I want to see what happens to the villager when he gets... Oh, yeah, he's done. Oh, that was good. You know what? I just thought of something. There we go. He's gonna be fine for a little bit. We could just spawn another villager, like right there. But the chicken jockey was very, very slow. Now, one of the things I had planned on doing was, I took care of that. Right. So in the open area, when the clock continues to count down, when it concludes counting down, and the gateways open to let the player out, the fireworks go off, and the chicken jockey baby zombies will glide gracefully down from the sky into various parts of the maze. But upon landing, it kills the chickens, and so they're released. So this guy is about to have a problem very soon. What's the time? 5 minutes, Sean? I think it is on the... I'm tempted just to spawn a villager, but to have him change, it's going to be so funny. I can't resist it. It's too good. It's a minimum of 5 minutes. Yeah. Like this here is the section that has the soul sand right here. Let's find out where our little friends are. I guess one of the other things I should do is close the maze so they won't try to path back. Right? There we go. Oh, most of them are right here. Hey, fellas. Where did that? Here he is. Oh, dude. Oh, God. Oh, now they're upset. I'm trying to change my mode. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh, boy. That's harder to do at speed than you think it is. Max of 1010 is way too long. There he is. I'll just take both of those. Thank you very much. I cannot wait to get this done. This is, I mean, just screwing around like this is already funny. I can't wait to see you guys in here. It's going to be hilarious. Oh, God. Look, those hits are so strong. Look, I'm already... Wow. Wow. Oh, hey, he changed. Let's get in there. The fun's happening without us. There he is. Dude, run. Oh, wow. He changed really quick, huh? Yeah, boy, he gets mobbed by those guys very fast. I thought he would be a little quicker than that. Yeah, look. You see how his AI gets really determined to just like run in one straight line, right? And so he has like zero ability AI wise to juke these guys because his path is like very linear, right? It's cool though. Look at him sticking to the outer wall though. I'm just interested in where his AI is going to bring him. Yeah, but the moment he gets cornered, see, the moment he tries to double back, that's why you're thinking bed at the center. Yeah, I guess I could do that, right? Let's try that shot. Bed or let me see, how far away can they detect a bed? I think it's 40 blocks, right? I am building some stuff further on down, so I don't want to get too far in the maze. I'll tell you what, let me do this for a moment. There we go. That way I can place the bed. Let me see. Everybody's down at this point. I'll place the bed and then I'll flip the display back. Okay, yeah, we're working on that over there. Okay, so I think it's further, but workstations are only 20. Yeah, workstations aren't that far. Okay. 40 blocks, though. That's not very far. Let me do this. So I just, you guys, again, I know you can't see, but I just put chunk borders on so I can count in 16s. Like 16 is 32. So it's really only about a little more than 2 chunks away. That's as far as they can see. That's not very far at all. So maybe more than one bed for right now, right? Maybe we'll put a few beds in a few locations, right? If it's further, they will go in search for one. I think they can still detect one. Well, hey, we can find out, right? Let's just start with one. Let's see how they can do it. Again, for the final game, of course, we're not going to release a villager in the maze. As far as I know, that may be something we do. Maybe that may work out to be a cool mechanic somehow in the game, right? So with baby zombies currently in the maze, we can add more. But wait, little brother, there are more. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, you guys, I'll switch the screen over in just a moment. Okay. I'm just keeping a composter in my inventory just in case I need to lure them over a short term. Let us do... Okay, am I good here? I think I am. And then I'll switch it over. Hold on. Right there. Right there. Okay, let's switch it back over. They can claim a bed at max of 48, but will pathfind to 1 if it is further away. All right, let's see that. Let's see this in action. Back to the display scene. Here we go. All right, so I've loaded it up. Now I've placed a bed probably about maybe 3 chunks in. Oh wow, he didn't even get out of the gate. All right. Let's try that. Wow. Wow, those little buggers are ruthless, huh? All right, let's try that. Look at this. See, the moment they juke, they just can't handle it. And I wonder if the bed actually throws them off. Like they're trying to make a direct line to the bed. And so it actually winds up undermining their efforts to get away from the baby zombies, right? Yeah, dude, that's wow. Yeah, so, the bed mechanics don't seem to affect this too much. I'm wondering if we can put like a strength potion or something. It's interesting to say the least. Well, it is funny watching them panic, right? I'm wondering if we can give them some kind of mega strength potion, right? Are you feeding the zomberts? Yeah, kinda. Shot, what do you think? A potion of... do you think a strength potion would do that? Would have them resist the babies better? So they could at least take a few hits. Testing villager mechanics. Let's try that. Let's just do this. All right, so if I do... Again, I'm trying to avoid too many aerial views of the... aerial views of the maze here, right? What if... And I'm just spitballing here. What if we did like this? I thought that was a splash potion. There we go. Dude, run! Let's see if this helps him out or not. Run, Forrest, run! I should have named him Forrest. Okay, now we get to test it. He's doing the juke. And the particles Streaming away from him just makes it all the funnier. Oh, okay. He's. Now, does it make the baby zombie stronger too? Oh, it did. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Forrest, I'm so sorry. Look, he changed his mind. Herm. This is great. Oh, and of course, there he goes. Okay. All right. Enjoy your life as a zombie. Anyway. See, so the bed is right here. Strength 10, maybe. Yeah, let's see. You know what we can do? I can do this first. And then do that. And get him started on it. And you know what we can also do? We might be able to help him out with that too. All right, let's see. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, he never even got out of the gate. No way. Wow. Fuck. Oh, but of course the zombie got it too. Yeah, he got ganged before he even stood a chance. Dude, if you run back this way, I can give you some swiftness. Too late. Let's get way down here. Let's do this. All right, and we'll give him some strength. Oh, but the zombies get the swiftness too. Wow, look at him go. That's funny. Wow, we can barely keep up. In fact, the only chance I have is following the chemtrail. Yeah, they got him. Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, yeah, he's really close to the bed, right? Oh, he didn't get it. That guy having speed potion would be funny. Oh, I wish Kachi's got to watch this later. Oh. The strength potion saves it. Don't stop now, dude. Oh, no. You know what I should be doing, though, is maybe the bottle, right? Instead of the splash potion. If I click on him with the bottle, I think that'll... what do I want? Swift like this. Yeah, what if we do something like that? And let's see what happens. Let's get over here. Oh, yeah, all right. Let's get down here. Give him a fighting chance, right? Let's see what happens if I... Oh, yeah, he's shaking his head like that. He's saying, nope, I can't do it. Ah, look at him go. We'll give him a little strength. Yeah, don't be looking at me, man. In fact, I think if I do that, he doesn't see me, right? I thought he would go for the bed shot. But he's about to be in for a surprise. There he goes. Uh-oh, dead end. Can he juke? Can he juke? Yes, he did it. Look at him go. But his potions shall wear off soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he's in trouble. Uh-oh. Run! Run for your little villager life. Oh, I didn't know I was missing a block there. I gotta fix that. Okay, his potions have worn off. Oh no! Wow, hey, he did a good job juking there. Uh-oh. And that's the end. All right. The AI was no match for Zom. Yeah, it seems that way, right? Even with... Oh, dear. There. Okay. I'm just trying to get a little ahead of that dude. Just so I can change my POV so I can probably get a thumbnail. Huh? Oh, okay, this is going to take this dude out. Wow, he's taking his time burning away there, huh? All right. What I wanted to do for my thumbnail is put myself in F5. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, it should be replenished. Good. And you know what? Let's do this. Good. Hold on. Let's do that. And let's get into here. Good. Good. That should do it. This is going to be painful, you guys. Survival mode. F5. We're going to try doing it like this. This is going to be so hard to do. Oh, it gets so hard to run like this. I'm forward. Okay. Other way. Forward. This is so hard to do. Oh my god. Forward, Thunder. Forward. The moment the baby zombies hit me, I'm done. Can I get used to this? Wow, this is hard to do. What am I at? I'm at a dead end. Okay. I guess we're going this way. Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit of the feel for this. Huck! Is this from whence I came? That's a dead end. I think I know at which end of the maze I'm at. I'm trying to give myself a decent thumbnail, but at the same time. Ow. Oh, wow. Okay. that did that kind of a thing. Oh, you guys. This is so hard to do. I'm trying to think on what parts was I working. This is a dead end, right? Something like this. I'm surprised I haven't been spotted yet. And that may actually be telling. Yeah, this is the stream going into overtime, and this is the rest of the stream. Okay, there's some redstone there. I'm just gonna go north to get out of here. And then I'll hang out right about here. Hopefully I wasn't too far away to have despawned them. I don't think I did. Yeah. This is incredibly hard in F5. Good God. Here's the soul sand area, right? So, yeah, I think the baby zombies despawned. That's fine. I gotta run. Thanks for the stream. Have fun. Yeah, and I gotta shut down the stream. I'm going over time. I gotta go get Kachi. Have fun. Hey, it was fun having you guys here. Thank you so much for dropping by, especially being patient with all the shock bite stuff and stuff. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And since I got distracted here and I ran over a little bit, I am not going to raid out today. I think I'll forego that and save that for Friday. I want to spend a little time with Kachi and Biggie because, again, today's Biggie's last day here. So, with that, okay, everybody, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. Just remember, we do this Baby Zombie Rush Minecraft. Calm down. We do this generation stream every Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we alternate between Baby Zombie Rush and the Generation 5 Survival World. Next stream will be Friday. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. That'll be Buffooncraft SMP Season 5, finishing up there. And then the stream after that will be Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be Kachi time. All right, with everybody, enjoy yourselves. Drop on by next time. Bye for now.